Good. One.
3, 6, 3, 2. Six, 1. A little short on the landing zone. Six, 1 again. Dice feel a little bit sticky. Three, 6, 3, 2. Try one more time at this dice set. Six, 1 again. So we're gonna go to 3, 2, 3, 6. So it's 3, 6 1s in a row. 3, 2, 3, 6. Six, 1 again. 4 of them. Wow. Unreal. Great start to the morning, right? 5, 4, 2, 3. Four, 3. It's 5 7s in a row. Wow. Let's get them all the way now. It'd be quite the come out game there, huh? 5, 4, 2, 3. Make sure you say hi in the chat. I got 5 people watching. No chat so far. Yeah, we finally got a point for 6, 10. Face cross. 5, 4, 9. It's a single pitch. 3, 6, 9. That'd be a point. That'd be a 2 9s in a row. 3, 1, 4. Sister of the point. Big Joe. One, 5, 6. Five, 6, yo. For hard 8. That's 6, 2, 8. And we'll go through one more throw here before we start. 5, 4, 2, 3. Probably one stop. We have 6, 5, yo. Okay, let's get the show started. Welcome to Level Up with CMJ. Hey, my name is Joe. This is my Craps Master Dice Shooting Journey. Let's make it yours too. Today's episode number 558 of the Level Up program and day number 51 of the $100,000 challenge. Hey, if you're new to the program, this is about my daily practice of shooting the dice at the craps table, as well as playing a blue collar craps style of play. On the YouTube side of things, we have 9 people watching, but we have no chat so far, which is unusual. So hopefully I have everything set up correctly on this side. And if you're playing along with Crapsee, make sure you click on that live tab. That'll bring you over to the table that we are using today. There are 8 people ready to go on Crapsee, ready to go. Oh, there's Joel saying good morning all. So the chat is working, just nobody is chatting it up today. So make sure that you do say hi when you get in here. We're going to be starting off our bankroll today with $2,072. We have a win goal of 207 plus. And yesterday was a good session. We made gold, and we're coming in with 30 wins, 21 losses. So hopefully we're going to continue adding on to that win amounts there. We're going to be playing. What are we doing? We're going to do 110 inside with 15 on the 4 and 10 after we get a point established. So let's call this all bets set. No line bets at the current moment. and dice out. We're going to start off with the all-winner set, 5, 4, 2, 3. And here we go. Dice did split apart just slightly. We have a holy cannoli, the 4, 2, 6. So let's mark that point of 6 with the holy cannoli. And that's obviously after Giuseppe from Big AZ fame. So we get 4, 2, 6. So Joe was almost at goal yesterday until shooting number 4, and then he had a slight glass. So that's all right. That's all right, mate. We can get you back up and going today. By the way, the weather in Wisconsin here is 40 degrees. It feels like 33, so there is a slight wind. I have not been outside today. Again, I have off work this week, so I am excited. Mary had our surgery. Everything is starting to shape up a little bit, still in a lot of pain. We have our wedding coming up this weekend for her daughter on Saturday. But anyhow, let's put our bets out there again. Like I said, we're going to go 110 on the inside. And we'll go $15 on that. 4 place at 10. Place the 4 for $15 as well. 13 people playing along here on Crapsee. Let's call this all bets set. Oops, let's get over to the screen. There we go. And dice out. Dice did cross on me. We have a 3-2 Justice Gen 5. So that should be hit number 1 for us. 5, 4, 2, 3, and we get a 3, 2, 5. I believe that might be a double pitch. Nope, single pitch of the dice. $40 degrees, and I hope wind chill makes it feel like 17. Yeah, so Joel, you need to move to Wisconsin, so that way you're good to go. So let's go 32 across pressure. That'll make the 4 and 10 buy bets at $20 a piece. I can hear my granddaughter running across the ceiling of the dungeon here. I don't know if that comes across for you guys, but I can hear ding, 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 ding. That's okay. Let's go dice out. I hit the hook just a little bit, and we got a winner 6. The 2, 4, Kevin the Carpenter, 2x4. So that'll be point hit, and that'll be a nice one. That'll get us out of the shooter here. 5, 4, 2, 3. We got a 2, 4, 6. Puck comes off. And we are going to regress our bets. We'll go 66 across. I'm sorry, 66 inside. And we'll turn those bets off while we look for a new point. 5, 4, 2, 3 is our dice set. And we'll call it all bet set. Dice out. And we got a 167 on the come out. That'll be a pass line winner. A come out natural. Loser on a DP. Yesterday we went the entire show, did not have any come out 7s. And today we got our first one, and that would be 4 rolls in. Make sure you reset those ATS bets if you are playing along on the ATS. I am not. And I'll give everybody just a few seconds to get their bets in here. 5423 is the dice set. And that was a double explosion of the dice. We'll call this all bet set. And dice out. Dice take cross on us. So this time we have a 628. That is the Duracell 8. Go and support free live content. Give that thumbs up where deserved. And please, please, please subscribe if you haven't done so already. So let's mark that point of 8 using a 5423 with a 628 result. It is a quiet day in chat. Joel's the only one that has placed a chat, and that's not normal. Normally we have about 30 or 40 chats already by now. So you guys are probably still sleeping. I know that I said that we're going to turn our bets on, by the way, here. I know that I said that everything's going to be kind of a day by day here this week with me helping Mary recover from her surgery and that. I do thank everybody for the prayers and thoughts. So far, everything seems to have gone well with it. We'll go all bets up, dice out. And we got Magic Aces 112. By 423, and that is a bookend. As Sarge says, let's get the hard shit out of the way. Good morning, Reggie. He says, work today, but trying to get in a little play this morning. So good morning. Again, that was no help for us. 5423. And we'll call this all bet set. Dice out. The last one was a drift left of the dice. Let's make sure that we're releasing the dice square. Although this dice set is not quite as important to do that. And we got a 5-6 Yo Chef. Again, no help for me. We are out of the shooter on this shooter, so we are in profit slightly. I think we have like a $12 profit here. But hopefully we can get some of these inside numbers to hit and we can press up a little bit. Again, all winner set 5423. And the reason I chose this is because my dice were going off axis. At least one of them was, so that should be a safe result. We're using this dice set if they are off axis. 17 people playing along on Crapsee. You got 13 people watching. 4 thumbs up so far. Dice out. And we have a 2-6-8, another winner. So that is going to be another Duracell 8, but the dyslexic version. So 2-6-8. Puck comes off. Let's mark that in. KPI, and then we'll get in my Crapsee. And let's make that 8 look like $36. And then we'll turn all of our bets off again while we look for a new point. 5423. And we'll call that all bet set. Dice out. Dice kind of split apart when they left my fingers. We have a 1-6-7, another pass line winner come out natural. So the sevens are coming at the right time, I guess. It feels like the dice were sticking a little bit to my fingers, which I don't understand why. Dice are clean. The fingers are clean. I'm not sweating at all, so that's kind of interesting. 5, 4, 2, 3 is our dice set. And we'll call that all bet set. Dice out. 17 people playing along, 11 people watching. Here we go. Getting left one a little bit higher, but we're back on the 8, 268. Same as the last one we hit to turn the puck off. So this puck goes back to the 8. The Duracell 8. I need box hits as well there. I agree with you, Joe. We got Greg checking in. Good morning. We got Buckeye Slim checking in as well. Good morning. 5, 4, 2, 3. So we got Greg from Madison, and we got Buckeye saying 8 is great. So let's call this all bet set. And it's out. The right one stopped. We have a 6-5 mid-mo yo. Chiro coming to us from above. So I'm looking for inside numbers right now, though. Good morning, Chris. Dice Dejan checking in here. Joe goes, here comes all the other Degens. Today is Thursday, not Wednesday, Joe. That's what happens when you're retired. You don't know what day it is. I'm actually surprised I know what day it is, being off of work this week. So, hey guys, if you haven't checked out Degen's channel lately, Chris Dice Degen, he's been doing his tournament lately. I noticed that he went live last night. Did not have a chance to watch it, but make sure you do stop over and check it out. 5, 4, 2, 3, days out. Yeah, we got a 3-2 Justice Gen 5 again, so that's nice. It'll be another inside number hit here for us. 4, 2, 3, and a 3, 2, 5 result. Again, another single pitch. Good morning, Kevin Scott checking in. You're in late today, buddy. So good morning, good morning. And again, we'll go 5, 4, 2, 3. That last roll was a single pitch, like I said, and that was a 5. So let's go full press on that 5. So that would bring us to $35. And since it's early in the day here, we're doing a full press on that first one after we get out of the shooter. So then we'll start trend betting afterwards. But our next, if we hit the 5 or 8 next, we'll pick up that 4 and 10 for 15 apiece. Call it all bet set. They set. And we got a 369. That is a triple D, the Dice Dr. Dan. So that is awesome. So I feel when I'm setting the dice up and gripping them, I have a little bit extra pressure on my thumb, which is what I'm trying to battle this morning. I don't want to push with that thumb, and I can feel that the dice are split apart just slightly when I'm gripping them. So I'm trying to release that pressure off the thumb a little bit, make that 9 look like $35. Hit 5, 4, 2, 3. Remember, this is all about my journey here. I'm trying to improve the way that I shoot the dice on a daily basis. So that's why I do share some of the things that I'm experiencing or feeling here as we're shooting the dice. 23 people playing along. We'll go all bets set. Dice out. A little bit long on that one, and we have a 5-3 winner 8. So this is our third time we hit a point so far in this shooter, and that is going to be a pressed up number, so we're going to be able to pick up that 4 and 10. The puck comes off. And let's put $15 on that 10. We'll put 15 on that 4. We'll turn those bets off. So now we're all the way across the free here. If I took everything now, we'll be at 22.54. Our win goal is 27.79. So we're both $500 away from win goal, which that seems like a lot today. No. I put the wrong numbers in on there. Huh. Let me see once really quick where we should be at. For a win goal, our win goal should be 22.79. Ha, silly me. So let's change that really quick on here. Pardon me a little bit here, guys, while I do that. So let's go 22.79. I've just been fat fingers this morning. Thought that seemed a little bit off. So there we go. Now it is changed. And I'll go back here so you guys can see that. There you go. Okay, everything should be good. A little bit behind the scenes stuff here. I apologize for that, everyone. 5, 4, 2, 3. And we'll go all bets set. Dice out. 26 people playing along here. And 17 people watching. Dice out. Looking for a new point. Right, we did not get all the way down, but we're back on an 8. We have a hard 8 to square pair. 5, 4, 2, 3. 4, 4, hard 8, marking the point of 8. Music today is ambient music. 5, 4, 2, 3. If I remember correctly, I think that's what I put in as our choice today. And we'll call that all bets set. Dice out. And we have a 325, the Justice Gen 5. So we're definitely seeing repeat numbers today, which is a good sign. 5, 4, 2, 3, and we got a 325 result. And that puts us at over goal now. So remember, our goal here is 22.79. If I took everything down, we'd be at 23.03. So let's bring our bets down, and that's going to give me what, $24 to play with. which isn't much. So let's just do, let's do 15 on the 5. We'll go 18 on that 8. So we'll be into the shooter, or into our profits a little bit. 5, 4, 2, 3. Let's see if we can hit one of those numbers so we can start spreading across a little bit. So made goal. If you guys make goal, make sure you put in a chat. And again, I've been very adamant on making sure that I come down on my bets and everything, so we can start building this bankroll again. All bet set here. Face out. And we got a 4-5 hard 9. That is the Big Daddy Mac. Five, 4, 2, 3, and a 4, 5, 9 result. Oh, okay. That's awesome, Slim. I didn't know that you were here yesterday. That's good. I'm glad that you got to experience that. We had 3 out of 4 were good rolls yesterday. So that was starting to be an uptrend here. So I'm happy about that. Yeah, we'll call this all bet set. 26 people playing along. Dice out. Good morning, Mad Hatter. Still short on the landing zone. We got a 4-2. Holy cannoli. The 4-2-6. 5, 4, 2, 3, and we get a 4-2-6 result. I'm looking for a 5 or 8. 5 or 8. So Mad Hatter's in Vegas. Still in bed. I'm guessing you're in Vegas. And that was no help for me. 5, 4, 2, 3. Looking for a 5 or an 8. And we'll call that all bet set. Dice out. Dice blooper when I left my fingers just slightly. We have magic aces again. 1, 1, 2. So that's not going to be a normal result, even though that's the second time we've thrown that today. And that is a drift left of the dice. Five, 4, 2, 3. And we'll go all bet set. Dice out. What is it? Wow, we got a repeater win. Again, Magic Aces 1, 1, 2. That was so weird. It looked nice. Right one kind of bounced back a little bit, though. If Jen is playing along, this is where she turns her bets off, because that's 2 horns in a row. Yep, now flip them over, says it. Buckeye. We're going to keep on going. I'm not going to chase things, you know. I'm not playing the ATS anyhow. I'm looking for 5s and 8s there, buddy. He says, no, flip them over. No, I'm not going to do it. All that set here, and dice out. Dice are split apart again. Let's regroup them. A little less pressure on that thumb. And I got you close there, Slim. We got a 5-6 yo chef. So 3 horns in a row. Five, 4, 2, 3, and a 5-6 yo. Again, 5, 4, 2, 3 is our dice set. All bets set. Dice out. Wow, another yo chef. Wow. Talk about repeating here. 5, 4, 2, 3, and a 5-6 yo. 4 horns in a row. Let's get back on those inside numbers. That's a repeater win as well. So we have a repeater win on the 11, the yo. We have a repeater win on the 2 so far. And all bets set. Dice out. Well, that was a roll off of that left one. Not a good result. We got a 1, 6, 7, and that'll be a 7. Ouch. So the left one hit the back wall really weird and just took off on us. So roll comes to an end. I think, what is that? 22 rolls, I think. That's not a bad first roll. Yeah, 22 rolls. 23 rolls, I'm sorry. So not a bad first one. Roll quality score 134. We're going to be slightly less than goal. We're at 2270 right now, so we're $9 short of goal right now. We're going to stick with that all-winner set, 5, 4, 2, 3. And this will be shooter number 2 coming up. So that first roll is 30 minutes long, so that's awesome. On the actual table, that probably would have been about a 45-minute roll. So anyhow, let's call this all bet set. And I saw 28 people playing along here. 25 people watching, 9 thumbs up. Dice out. Two, 6, 8. There's all 8. Which we could have used on the last shooter. But anyhow, let's mark that point of 8. 5, 4, 2, 3, and a 2, 6, 8. Five, 4, 2, 3 is the dice set. And again, we're going to go 110 inside. Whoops. And we're going to go 15 on that 4, 15 on the 10. Thank you, Mad Hatter. Mad Hatter says, thumbs given. Very much appreciated. And we'll go all bets set. Dice out. Dice stay cross on us. We got a 3, 2, 5 Justice Gen 5. Again, that was a little bit of a erratic bounce off the table before it even hit the back wall. So that means that my dice are not releasing straight like I want them to. But I definitely will take the 3, 2, 5. I'm fine with that. Let's go 32 across pressure. Good morning, Rody. And he goes thumbs up as well. 5, 4, 2, 3. And all bets set. Dice out. Ooh, that was a little bit long. Ah, damn it. 437. That is an ouch. So that's actually gonna dig me back now a little bit. So 5, 4, 2, 3. And we got a 437. So we go from a really good roll to a really short roll. We'll try the 5, 4, 2, 3 one more time here. So that drew us back to 2133 in our bankroll. Still above our start, which is still considered a win. But let's get her going here. We can get that money back hopefully pretty fast. We'll see how it goes. And we'll go all bets set. 28 people playing along. Dice out. Three, 5, grape 8. It's marked at point of 8. 8 is definitely a strong number today so far. 5, 4, 2, 3, and 3, 5, 8. Okay, one more time. 110 inside. 15 on the 4, 15 on that 10. 5, 4, 2, 3. And all but set. Dice out. And we got a 6-5 mid-mo yo. 11s are also a strong number today. 5, 4, 2, 3. 6, 5 yo result. Good morning, John. He says Duck John is here. Mario Brothers music? I'm not sure. Again, I can't hear the music on this side. It's uplifting music, I know that. That's what the category is. And we'll call it all bets set. Dice out. And we got a hard 8. That'll be a winner 8. Square pair. So 4, 4 hard 8. So the puck will turn off. And we're going to press our bets, but we'll turn the bets off while we look for a new point. So let's go 32 cross pressure. Up and off. Again, 5, 4, 2, 3. Cali Jonas. Good morning, Uncle Hoku. Tea leaf power to all, he says. And all bets set. Dice out. And we got a 5-4 hard 9, the big daddy Mac. So let's mark that point at 9. Puck turns on, our bets turn back on. Yeah, we'll call it all bet set. They saw 29 people playing along. Held on to they just a split second too long, but we got lucky. We got a 1-4-5. It's a truck and camper. So that'll be hit number 2. So we will get out of this shooter as well. 5-4-2-3, 1-4-5. We gotta find that optimal point to release those dice. Again, we're gonna bring our bets down. We'll go 66 inside. And if I pull everything down, we'll be at 22-10. So that puts us $69 shy of goal. 5-4-2-3. Good morning, Nemo. And all bets set. Dice out. Oh. Right once rolled. 6-1-7. Ouch. So we at least got out of that shooter, barely. We did make a small profit. 5-4-2-3 and 6-1-7. And again, that was a mechanical, not mechanical issue. That was the dice coming off the back wall issue. And, you know, guys, it's now changed from John doing that to us to Nemo doing it to us. Nemo's the one that's been doing it to us. So we are going to blame you. He says, do not blame me, but we are going to. I'm just teasing you, my friend. Just having fun. I'm playing. Just playing a little bit. What we got? That was a 6 roller. Let's switch over. 3-6-3-2. Let's give it a roll at that and see what happens. That was a double implosion, which is gonna be safe on that cousin 2 set. So let's give that a shot once and see. And we'll call it all bet set here. Dice out. We're 21.44 on our bankroll. So we get about $135 yet back to the rack. Dice out. And we got a 4-2-6. That is the holy cannoli. 4-2-6. So let's mark that point of 6. 3-6-3-2. 4-2-6. If you guys haven't checked out Mudslide Mac lately, he did a really nice video yesterday on the V sets. He was pretty much talking about the 2V. Good morning, Dice Dr. Dan checking in. Good morning, Journeyers. He says, how is it going? So check out Mudslide Mac. He has knowledge of dice setting and throwing a dice. Good guy, very good guy. Again, 110 inside. We'll go 15 on that 10. We'll go 15 on the 4. And all bets set. Dice out. Good morning, Jen. Checking in. And dice out. Dice were super tight all the way down. And we got a Buckeye Buckshot, 246. This time it's a Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. Point hit, point made, point hit. 3632. And we got a 246. Those dice were glued together almost all the way down there. And even when they came, the rest are pretty tight. You all got bad table manners. So anyhow, let's go 32 across pressure. Okay, we're going to keep those bets turned off. 3632. Looking for a new point. And I'll call that all bets set. Dice out. And we got a 145 truck and camper. So let's mark that point of 5. 3632 and 145 result. Single pitch of the dice. Three, 6, 3, 2. All of our bets turn back on. And dice out. Play nice in the chat there, boys and girls. Here we go. A little bit long on that landing zone, but we have a 4-4 heart 8 square pair. So long by about an inch and a half maybe. But I will definitely take that. That'll be hit number 2 for us. So that way our we'll be in profit again on this shooter. That's Slim. You are hilarious. 3632. It's a little bit of the Cleveland swag coming out here, ladies and gentlemen. So anyhow, let's pull our bets down. And again, 66 inside. Looking for inside numbers here. If I take everything now, we'll be at 22.21 on our bankroll. So we're down $58. We'll call this all bets set and dice out. Let's see. And that was short that time. Look at both dice landed. The right one did not go any further than where it landed. The right or left one went actually about 1 inch. Unreal. Anyhow, we got 325, the Justice Gen 5. That's gonna be a winner 5. You can't tell me that there's not any energy. That's not a low energy throw. When they don't even roll, and I'm throwing from 9 feet 4 inches away from the back wall. 325. Unreal. Okay, let's make that, so winner 5, by the way. Let's make that 5 look like $35. And we'll turn those bets off because that was a winner 5. 5, 4, 2, 3. So Mad Hatter's going to the Casino Training Center today. CEG Casino Quest. Dan is doing horses today. I don't want to know what you're doing in your private life there, Dan. That's right. I'm trying to keep this a clean show. That's a dad joke. Okay. All bets set here. Okay, so. Oops, wrong. They said 3632. Looking for a new point. Dice were tight all the way down there. 6-1-7 on the come out. Pass line winner come out natural. And a loser on a DP. 3-6-3-2. That's a good time for that. Although I don't want to see that happen again. If you're watching my warm-up, my first 5 throws was a 7. So hopefully it's not a repeat. If it is, we can switch dice sets really fast here. And still looking for a point. 31 people playing along. 25 people watching. Dice out. 3-6-3-2. And we're back on the 8 with a 4-4 heart 8 square pair. Those dice are landed really nice and tight together in the back wall there. 3-6-3-2, back on that 8. So we've thrown 10-8 so far on a 39 throw, so almost 25% of the throws have been an 8. We used 2 different dice sets so far today, 3-6-3-2 and a 5-4-2-3. I would imagine John has a show today. He is in watching here, Dan, so I'm sure that he will be going live this morning. And let's call that all bets set. Dice out. He says, yes, he does have a show, but he has to skedaddle right away afterwards. Dice out. And we got a 5-4 heart 9 Big Daddy Mac. And that one I missed my landing zone by about an inch to the right and an inch along. But the dice did still end up nice and tight together at the back wall. And let's make that 9 look like $35. I'd be at $22.63 if I took everything down, so that's gonna be $16 shy of goal. So let's see if we can hit a 5 or 9 right now. That'd be perfect. That'd give us some fun money to regress and play along there. And all bets set. Dice out. That was a little bit of a high bounce, and I'll take that though. A little bit of high bounce. We got the 6-3, the easy 9, the Franks. So a little bit of a weird bounce off the back wall, but definitely take that. That'll put us in back over goal again. And that should give us enough to regress and play along for 3. So if I took everything down, we got 30, 23, 12. So look at 12 plus 21 is $32, $33. So let's bring our bets down. Let's just go $18, 8, $18, 6. And we'll call that all bets set. So that way, if we do lose, that will be just a few dollars under goal, which I'm okay with. Like Waylon says, you gotta be okay with it. And dice out. All Slim, you ask and you shall receive. Wow, I cannot believe that. On command, we got the 2-2 hard 4, the hard fuzzy 4. 2-2 is going to Cruise, Brian from Holy Roller. 3632, 22 hard 4. Oh, unreal. Okay, I'll take it. That's my motto. Thumbs up, he goes. Oh my god, it's funny. 3632. That was no help for me. I'm just on the 6 and 8, so I'm looking for 6s and 8s. And we'll call that all bet set. Dice out. The right one jumped up and then rolled right back into the left one. We got a 5-1 KitchenAid mixer. So I will definitely take it. That will be a winner for me. 3632, and we got a 516. So that right die must have caught the corner of it and just popped it straight up. And that'll be a profit there. So that'll put us, if we take everything down, 2333. So 33 plus 21 is $54. So that's enough to go a $15 field. I know this bothers Jen, but we're still going to do it. So we're going to go hop the 5s for $1 a piece. So if I do lose everything, it will be $1 over goal. This is why I do this. I try to maintain that profit goal while still have money out on the table, which is a blue-collar way of doing things. We'll just use that field to spread across. We'll start with the 15 to start off with. So Dan needs to turn his stereo back on at his house so he can listen to his rock. Because anyone know what they call this kind of music? Considered uplifting music. It's just a variety of different songs. Well, all that set. And we got a 325, just Gen 5. That'll be a $1 loss actually because of the hop. That's we'll lose a $1 off that hop. Oops. 3632 and 325 results. So we're just going to repeat our bets. Still above goal. Oh, that's right. Hey, I this is not uplifting music today. This is soundtrack music. I forgot I had that on today. My bad. So Slim, you actually called it out. This is actually my soundtrack music for free. So, okay, good call. Anyhow, let's repeat our bets here. So I'm just going to repeat bet things. So $15 field. We'll hop those 5s again. That is my bad on the music. I forgot I could been saying uplifting music the whole time. It's actually soundtrack music today. 3632. Dice out. Again, I can't hear the music on this side. Yeah, we got a 527, so that will be the end of the roll here. And that's gonna be a 7 ouch. So I may go here. We'll go one more shooter, and then I'm gonna have to wrap it up because I'll have to get back upstairs to help Mary do some stuff today. Again, if you're just joining, she is doing well, still in a lot of pain, but the pain is starting to subside a little bit. Yeah, 3632, and I'm not going to do any betting, so we're going to go a little bit faster with our rolls here. So make sure that you get your bets in fast, please. If you do need to take off in about 18 minutes when John starts his show, I would understand here. But let's call this all bets set and dice out. We're going to speed roll this out here. 3632. And we got a hard 8 square pair. It's marked a point of 8 for 4 hard 8. 3, 6, 3, 2, and 4, 4, 8. So make sure you get those bets in right away. I'm gonna mark it. I'll give you guys just a few seconds to get your bets in, and then we're gonna get going right away. 3, 6, 3, 2. And all bets set. Dice out. And we got a hard 4, 2, 2, hard 4, 2, 2, hard fuzzy 4. Let's go on a cruise with Brian from the Holy Roller. 3, 6, 3, 2, and 2, 2, hard 4. If you could get those bets in right away, please. Be greatly appreciated. 3, 6, 3, 2 is our dice set. Yeah, okay, then I guess I'll watch your show, John. All bets set. Dice out. Love you. And we got a 415, the truck and camper. Again, 3, 6, 3, 2, and a 415. Double pitch on that left side. That'll be an explosion on the right side. Three, 6, 1, 2, or 3, 6, 3, 2. And all bets set. Dice out. Well, that was a roll off and a half, and we got a 639. That is the easy 9. The Franks. Right and dice, left dice, both of them took off on me. 3, 6, 3, 2, 6, 3, 9 result. Again, 3, 6, 3, 2. And we'll go all bets set. Dice out. Yeah, we got magic aces, 1, 1, 2. The right one did cross over after it came off the wall. 3, 6, 3, 2, and 1, 1, 2. Got a bookend out of the way. Three, 6, 3, 2. Thank you, Nemo. And all bets set. Dice out. And we have a repeater again on the aces. 1, 1, 2. Magic aces. Three, 6, 3, 2. So that was a soon pitch towards us with an explosion on the right side. All bets set. Dice out. Yeah, we got a 5-3 grape ape, and that'll be a winner 8. So that puck will turn off. 3-6-3-2, 5-3-8 results. So that's gonna be an explosion on the left side this time, with a primary on top on the right die. So puck turns off, but you're looking for a new point here. And get those bets in. We'll call them all bets set. Dice out. And we got a 1-5-6 KitchenAid mixer, so let's mark that point of 6. Back in 3-6-3-2. And we'll call that all bets set. Dice out. And we got a 2-5-7 Bruce. The left one stopped, the right one continued on. On the ship, that would be a no roll, but I will have to count it here on the table. So that is going to be the end of the rolls here with a 2-5-7. And let's go through our statistics for the day here. We had a 23, 3, a 6, a 13, and a 9. So that's going to put our SOR today at 10.8, SRR at 6.8. Max numbers were expected, but inside numbers were high today. 4s and 10s were low today. Come out 7s were slightly high with 3 of them. We had a little bit high on the horns, so low on the fields and high on the hard ways. Looking at our 100,000 dice roll results, and this is through the end of yesterday. We had 2,652 throws, SORs at 9.26, SRRs at a 6.44, and our BSRs at a 6.21. And those numbers should be going up again tomorrow when I repeat those out there. You are welcome, Jen, there for, she says, having a shoot today, but is actually meant to be a good show today. She said it was a big loser today for her. It was bad timing. Buckeye Slim says, not bad. He's satisfied. Yeah, it's good. Thanks a lot, Greg, for the support. Hey, guys, I will be back tomorrow, and then I have the wedding going on this weekend, but hopefully we'll see you guys back tomorrow. My name is Joe. This is my Craps Master Dice Shooting Journey. Let's make it yours too. Everybody have a great day. Be safe and be prosperous.